Alright everybody, here we are at our Big 12 week number 6 conference predictions. It's crazy that we are already at week 6 of the college football season. This season has been flying by. Obviously, we got to predict the Big 12 games this weekend. That is what we're going to do in this second video of the day. However, if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Coming up, you guys will have ACC predictions and reactions. Then you guys will have NFL reactions and NFL predictions as well later on throughout the day. So with that said, once again, like, subscribe, turn that bell on, all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead, hop right in to these Big 12 conference predictions in week number 6. Alright, by now you guys should get the drill, so we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it at Armand G. Carter Stadium on Friday night. It is Houston going into TCU. A lot of appetizers that are really good on Friday night, getting us into Saturday's slate of college football games. This one, I think it's going to be a very close game. Don't look now, but again, like I said in my reactions, TCU is coming alive right now. Houston, kind of struggling in the Big 12 conference. This is a must-win game for Houston. I'm not going to pick Houston to win this game. I'm going to pick TCU to win this game at home on Friday night. However, weird things happen on a Friday night. We saw that last week with Virginia Tech and Miami. Maybe we'll see it this week with Houston and TCU. However, with that said, I've got to go with the better team here in the TCU Horned Frogs at home in this one as well. Now, starting us off on Saturday, of course, it is West Virginia going into Oklahoma State. This game could be a sneaky, underrated game. However, when I look at these two teams, I don't look at the records here. These two teams are fairly evenly matched up. These two teams are going to be going at it all game long. Obviously, for Oklahoma State, you have got to utilize Ollie Gordon III here if you want to win this game against that West Virginia defense. That West Virginia defense played Penn State pretty close for the most part. Obviously, second half did not show that, but they played some tough teams very close. Now, with that said, I think I'm going to go with the Cowboys here at home. Obviously, they're coming off of a loss to Kansas State this past weekend, so they're going to get the job done and bounce back in that one at home as well. Now, moving on is Baylor at Iowa State. I don't know what to make of this game. Baylor, obviously, has been struggling this season for the most part, only getting a couple of wins in conference play right now. They are 0-2 in the Big 12. Iowa State is 4-0 and 1-0 in the Big 12 as well. However, I'm not going to be shocked here if Baylor gets the job done on the road and upsets Iowa State here. With that said, though, Iowa State, their quarterback has been looking solid all season. Their running back has had a crap ton of carries as well. You got to keep utilizing those two players on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, all you got to do is really just hold Baylor's defense or hold Baylor's offense to a minimum to where they can't really score and get the ball downfield, and you should be able to win this game. I think Iowa State's going to win this game at home against Baylor. I think it will be close, but I think Iowa State gets the job done at home as well. Now, moving on is UCF going into Florida. This is a SEC Network game. UCF 3-1 on the year. Florida is 2-2 on the year. Both teams are in need of a must-win game, if you're asking me. UCF coming off of that blowout loss to Colorado. If they go in there and beat Florida in Gainesville, then the whole college football world is going to be talking about UCF again in the Big 12. However, with that said, Florida, Billy Napier's job is on the line here. I think if Florida loses this game, Billy Napier is gone by the next week before they get ready for Tennessee and Georgia and stuff like that. However, with that said, I've got to go with Florida here. I think that Billy Napier gets the job done. I think Billy Napier needs to start DJ Lagway. I don't think there's any more guesses on who's the starting quarterback throughout the weeks. If it's going to be Graham Mertz or if it's going to be DJ Lagway, I think that Florida needs to start DJ Lagway here at home, especially to get him more reps and to kind of save his job here. I think Florida is going to get the job done at home against UCF and win the must-win game that they need to do. Now, moving on is Kansas State going into Arizona State. I've got to go with Kansas here in this one. I know Arizona State's 3-1. Kansas is 0-2 in the Big 12. I have a feeling that Kansas is going to go on the road and somehow beat Arizona State in this one. The quarterback for Kansas obviously needs to step it up if they're going to want to win this game. The running back Neal for obviously Kansas as well has been playing good throughout the sets of losses that they've had. However, with that said, I've got to go with Kansas here on the road. I just have that feeling that they're going to get the job done on the road in this one as well. Now, the final game of the day, only a certain amount of games. There's like 5 Big 12 conference games this week. That is Texas Tech going into Arizona. This is going to be a battle of 2 undefeated teams in Big 12 conference play. This is going to be a fun one. I think this game is going to be a shootout as well. However, I think the home team wins this game just because they are at home. I think the defense for Arizona gets a late game stand against a driving Texas Tech offense. If that's how they want to draw it up, that's how they're going to have to draw it up. But I think at home, Arizona is by far the better team. I think defensively, it's about containing the quarterback Morton for TCU, or for Texas Tech, still in that TCU information. With that said, though, I think Texas Tech offense is definitely going to keep them close. I think going into halftime, it's going to be at least a tie game. And I think Arizona is going to get one stop and get the job done at home in that one. Anyway, of course, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's second video of the day. If you have not already, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that being said, I'm going to hop off, get this one edited so you guys can watch it on time. Have a great rest of your day if I do not see you in ACC reactions or predictions, or NFL reactions and NFL predictions. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.